Certainly the game of the weekend. Maybe the
Mari, bye. Go lay down. Take them shoes and stuff off and go lay down.
On the return, it's Tariq Cohen. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
There's no way.
And he'll get this up only to about the 33. Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's 2nd down. Well, this defense for the Saints, they played extremely well last week in that win over Green Bay.
But we certainly had a nice conversation with the defensive coordinator, didn't we? And what we heard, I like what we did, but
and this is caught right along the sideline. What a job of keeping the toes in bounds there. A huge play there for Chicago.
Open word.
So now then, the big play has him all the way inside.
No, if it's snacks, you ain't getting no more snacks.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And only a yard this time as he's taken down right around the 26. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. On play action, Fields. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Picked on by Bryce Callahan.
Stupid play, dude.
And he's free going down the left side. It's a
should have kept him on his
race.
original route.
And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Live and you learn. I know next time.
well, it certainly looked to me like he tapped into the quarterback's thought process.
Good play, man.
There. And what I'm hearing more and more when I go around the league, defenders sitting in on quarterback meetings trying to learn more about how they think so they can be in the right position to be in the right spot, as he was there to pick that one off and take it all the way back for a touchdown.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. Here's Cohen now to return. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And last time, decent field position through the pick 6. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right? Good
Dad,
field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football.
How you play football in the rain?
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do.
You have played football in the rain.
Not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
Deep ball on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
He can't catch the ball no more.
Top 5 team in terms of points scored in the
They
NFL. So
have to
when you're that
home.
high-powered, you've got to find a way.
Daddy, Daddy,
To me, that's the magic number.
it's the
20
field.
points scored gives yourself your you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 78,
Stop.
I think so,
I
because
make
then you
a
turn into a
Damn.
shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
Lines up and lets it go for Samuel.
Good catch. Oh.
Incomplete. Took a shot.
Hold on to the
connect.
ball.
That looks like it's going to be 2 empty possessions now.
Terrible
to start this
hands,
football
man.
game. I think they're going to have to sit down and talk about what worked for them last week in their win. Sometimes you over-game plan, overthink things. Get back to what works.
On 4th down, Fields. Got his man, Robbie Anderson. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
And that's a big pickup of a first down. And you know that all week, both sides of the ball, offense and defense, are going through every situation. And in this case, the offensive guys had the right play dialed up because defensively, you work on 4th down situations as well.
And deflating for the defense. They can't get the stop here. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20.
I tell you what, it looks like he's shaking.
Oh, Jeremy, I ain't worried. Yeah, I know. I ain't worried, Jeremy. It's all right. I just messed up on that play. I rushed the throw. I shouldn't have rushed it.
Confident throw right there.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down. When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot, he had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Fields. Out to the left, he's got his tight end Knox. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2. To throw is Fields. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down. The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2. They snap it to Fields. And completes it to the tight end Knox. And the Bears are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Well, it all came together on that one, didn't it?
Big time.
Hello. What's in your mouth?
Feel good, didn't it?
French fries.
A gamble there, making it pay off. What a
Just
throw.
French
And
fries.
tough as a receiver because no matter how perfect the pass, you know it's 4th down and you got to convert.
A little bit of extra pressure, but he overcame it.
And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. Give him 4 on the carry there at 2nd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown.
Dude, please get out there.
A great play there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Bears are an extra point away from tying the football game. Footing always a concern, but the extra points have been good. And that will tie our score here in this opening quarter of play. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Watson, a little touch pass on the jet sweep.
No.
And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
That's a nice job there defensively, being able to diagnose that little touch pass. They saw it coming, converged on it before he could get much out of it.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35.
Fucking around. Doing adjustments and shit.
7-7, our score after 1. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Running with Kamara. He is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
Watson, off play action. Rolling to his right.
No, sir. Big Gucci. You learned you into that, baby.
And he's just across
That's what we do.
and down at the 49-yard line. Off play action, Fields.
Fucking throw me.
Goes. That one will set him back nearly 10 yards here on 1st down on the sand. Back quite a ways here, facing 2nd and 19. And they give this time to the tailback. And they won't fare much better here as he maybe gets back to the line. No gain on the play this time, and it'll be a 3rd and long situation coming up. Play action. It's Fields. Finding Knox there, complete. And he's got room. And he'll be down deep into New Orleans territory. A big play that time on a catch and run.
And as you saw right there, this is a guy with pretty good speed for a tight end. Nice job there, catching the short throw and turning it upfield. He can also be a weapon downfield as well.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And he's got it. Touchdown, Bears. Dawson Knox, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Bears have taken the lead. Extra point try good by Gano. And that makes the score 14-7. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away.
Yeah, we're about to.
This one fielded at the 5. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
Hi, Daddy.
Go ahead, go upstairs. Hold on, Duda.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And
yes, hold on.
Reception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that last mistake is their only.
Did y'all just see that?
That's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up.
Yeah, you hear?
Duda, be quiet, man. Jesus Christ. Mari, turn your light off and lay down. Yeah, turn your light off and lay down. Which one?
Happy kids.
Now a handoff. Here's Kamara.
Which one?
4 across the
Come on, which one? Which one do you want?
Back-to-back 4-yard runs. Now look, if they just do that all the way downfield, ball ends up in the end zone, but that's a little difficult to do.
Yeah, I think now 3rd and 2, that defense ready to stiffen up and stop that run. A couple extra tight ends in formation here as they line up 3rd and 2. Here's Kamara trying to run for it. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. They lost 2, and it brings up 4th. They will indeed snap it to Watson. Sliding out of the pocket.
That's right. Good job, Alex.
Away and it falls incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Bears are going to get the football back, and they're going to get it in great field position. Now they'll run it on the toss. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. Fields swings this out here for Cohen. And he will have the first down before he's tackled at the 12. Gotta say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the first down.
To the right side, and he's got more complete. Touchdown! DJ Moore, his 6th touchdown of the season as the Bears push further out in front. Gano the extra point, and it's now 21-7. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. This one fielded at the 5. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do and the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down, it caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Faking the give. Now Watson. He'll buy some time right. It won't be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up 2nd down.
Well, he strung it out as far as he could, and I like the fact that he kept his eyes downfield, but he finally ran out of time and room. But I'll take that over forcing it downfield and possibly having it intercepted.
Forced out to his left. His throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case,
into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off Byron Jones. And the Bears are going to take over here at their own 22-yard line.
Well, this is simply a great read by a defensive back. It's 3rd and 10, so he sits right on where the yard-to-gain marker is, knows it's going to be a route around that distance, makes his read, breaks on the football, and makes a terrific play.
And he'll air this one deep for Anderson. Incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far, but on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
And he'll go down right at the 30-yard line. So we come upon halftime.
Damn, he got jumped instead of out.
The Bears out in front as we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
Both these teams getting a chance to dry out, maybe change their cleats if need be, but halftime's just about over. Time to get back to it. And for the call of the second half, here's Brandon Gaudin.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And right out of the gate, they face what you'd think could be a pretty important drive.
I would say so. You know, they're down 2 scores. That's not the end of the world. It wasn't the strongest of first halves, but for them to start clawing back, they've got to start putting a little pressure on that defense, start cutting into this deficit. You can't have 3 and outs and expect to get that done.
And again, the run defense down this time. He maybe gets back to the line of scrimmage, but no more. No gain that time, and it leaves him with 3rd and 11 coming up. A 3rd down now, and those last 2 plays indicative of how things have gone for them. Just nowhere to go on the ground and struggling to put up points. They'll roll him out right. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
Off of play action, it's Watson. Steps away. Drops this off to Kamara out of the backfield. So the completion good for 6 yards. And it'll be a second down. Looked like a pretty good, safe play right there. No, he's had trouble with the interceptions in this game there. Hits his guy out in the flat.
Yeah, so many times we hear quarterbacks and offensive coordinators talk about in your progressions, you're either throwing the touchdown or you're throwing the check down. But earlier in the game, it was touchdown.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Rashawn Gary, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. Gonna need something special here on 3rd and long. After that sack, what does Watson have in his arsenal? Off the play fake, Watson. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And that will be incomplete. They weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
That'll be a 47-yard punt, officially 5 on the return. And the Bears take over. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And, Charles, you'd have to think this is where you want to start taking some time off the clock.
Oh, definitely, because you got the lead, right? You take a good look up there and you say, okay, what do we need to do here? Well, you're not in full-out protective mode.
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick. And a terrific return as he takes this thing all the way down near the 20-yard line.
Well, there definitely was some juice on that pass. And while tight ends don't always have the same reputation for hands as wide receivers do, in this case, that ball was expected to be caught.
And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the 3rd quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
Call it a gain of a couple, and that's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 5. Now it's Watson. He'll get this out to Kamara. And he gets the first down yardage before he's brought down just outside the 10 at the 11. On the ground, this is Kamara. And this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
I think it's pretty evident. We can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they've stopped him cold. That's
Watson throws another interception. Picked off by Jason Verrett. And the Bears are going to get the football back at their own 17. This defense, Charles, coming up with another interception. They have really done an excellent job of locking up these receivers.
Yeah, they're really on fire. They are actually doing what they talk about all the time, which is plastering to receivers when they're in their zones. They didn't give up a touchdown.
And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far.
Hey, they is
Picked up by Bryce Callahan. That is now 7 interceptions between last week and this week. 3 in this game, 4 a week ago.
And I saw the head coach write on his play sheet, make a little note. I hope he's writing self-scout. Bring in the guys that scout games for you with a different eye and watch him and see what's going on, and maybe they can pick up what the flaws are and hopefully they can correct them.
And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. Not what they had in mind there. That's going to go as a loss of 4. And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They'll fake the handoff. Now Watson. Back to Kamara for another catch. And some room to maneuver. And down inside the 15 he goes. At this stage, this drive's got to be touchdown or bust because you need 2 of them.
And if I'm the offensive play caller, I'm not just looking at my dagger plays downfield. I'm looking at some of my specials, something that can fool them and give you a big play now.
A sense of urgency.
No doubt.
And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. 3 yards the gain there, second down.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
Flush to his right. To the end zone, it's incomplete.
That's a tough spot for a running back coming out of the backfield because you know he's got to look for the football, knowing full well he's got a man coming his way full steam, and he broke that one up.
The Saints on third down, just 1 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 7. Watson looks to throw again.
Yeah, boy. Let's know again. Good.
Picked up by Jamal Williams. And the Bears are going to get it back here just past the 35.
That boy Jamal Adams back there looking
Two chances right there.
Man, to put it mildly, we look at the lead, look at the deficit, trying to make a play downfield. Everyone seeking to be somewhat the hero. Didn't turn out that way at all, and you're exactly right. It's going to take a lot for them to have a chance to win this one now.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw.
Yeah, there it is.
That'll be caught by Anderson. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. I think it's fair to say there's nothing that gets a crowd to its feet quite like a big play, and that was something special there. Boy, was he moving.
Well, in this league where coordinators worry so much about drawing up the right routes, blocking assignments, misdirections and stuff, they have these precise arrows and movements. Sometimes the best plays just come from the schoolyard where you look at your fastest guy and say, go long, go get it, big man.
And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And their 4-game win streak very much in jeopardy as they go to work here late with the first. He's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Jordan Brooks in there to bury him for a loss of 11.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, and with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. And now here's a deep shot that's complete. There he goes left side.
Good play, though.
Touchdown, New Orleans. Well, we know that he can beat you in a number of ways. He can catch it short. He can take it longer. He can do what we just saw right there. Catch it and then run with the football.
But I ain't even going to play on Adams. He caught me bringing him up. Take the fucking field goal, bro. Jesus Christ.
I was just about to say he had missed an extra point all season, but there it is. His first miss, no good. 2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And this one travels out of bounds, so unsuccessful there on the onside kick try. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And down to the 44, 5 yards that time. Charles, you'd said the magic number was probably right around 20 for this defense because they're facing one of the top 5 offenses in the league in terms of points scored. They've had their moments, but this offense just a little too good, isn't it?
They really are, because no matter what you do to make an adjustment on defense, they've had an answer for it.
From the 44, Fields. Over the middle, complete. It's Anderson. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that's going to make it 3rd down and less than a yard. Fields now to throw. Intercepted. Maybe the turning point.
Hey, this motherfucker Callahan nice, bro. Hey, who is, bro? That motherfucker got all his interceptions, bro. He got all his interceptions, bro.
It's a touchdown.
He got all his
Well,
interceptions,
don't
bro.
change that channel just yet. This one may have gotten a bit more interesting.
Put down the clicker. This one looked like it was over. It looked like they were ready to seal the deal. But in doing so, by pitching it around a little bit, it cost them. We could have a great finish.
Lutz with the extra point as this gets him back within a touchdown and a 2-point conversion.
Thinking he has a chance. He don't have a chance in hell.
That'll leave him with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
I knew you'd sit my way, Davis. We'll keep this shit deep.
Throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
I'm gonna return this pitch.
Here's Cohen now to
Here we go.
return. And they'll be backed up to start this drive as he's taken down right around the 15.
For most people, the excitement of the kickoff return is to see a long one that goes back in the opposite direction. But for the guys covering it, it's being able to stop them deep in their own territory. How about that incredible form tackle right there? Shoulder in the ball carrier, and down he goes.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Again, it's Cohen. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So the Bears with the football here as we welcome you back. They're facing a critical 3rd down now as they try to hold on to this lead. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. I guess he was saving his best for last, so to speak. Longest run of the day coming here in the 4th quarter right there.
And that type of run makes for a better night for him and his teammates, doesn't it? To be able to produce this late in the game can lead to some big smiles and satisfaction in the locker room after this one's over.
5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. That one looks like he'll throw here. Taking a shot for Samuel.
Callahan's too slow for him, though.
Touchdown, Chicago. Curtis Samuel with his 16th touchdown of the year. And the Bears add on to their lead, and they are also closing in on a 5th straight victory. Gano now to add the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. Takes it at the 7. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix
You
things.
gotta give me with the same play for a touchdown. Fucking goofy.
To throw, Watson.
Come here, man.
Can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
Damn gimmicks, bro.
Make that now 8 sacks for him on the season. Gonna need something special here on 3rd and long. After that sack, what does Watson have in his arsenal? Watson Now a desperation
None of that shit's open, bro.
And this will be incomplete. What can you believe this? That one probably should have been picked too. Instead, it's fourth down. The offense going to stay out there. They converted once, failed once. What can they do here on fourth down? He's going to run
Get out of here.
They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and it looks like the Bears are going to win the football game. Far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. First and 10.
You flipped again? Yes, you did.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Fields. He's going to be sacked back at the 23-yard line. So this one in the win column for the Chicago Bears. And you've got to say, CD, it was the defense who had a big part in the W.
Without question, when you force 4 turnovers, you get to enjoy the spoils of victory, don't you? It's rare that you force 4 turnovers and lose a ball game. That's almost unheard of. They carried this one home.
He got his robot. He got his robot. That's bad. Something right here. Dad, you stink.
You stink.
You stink. Dad, you stop. Daddy, how we use that? Can we use that? Hey, up there, George. Carter got me too, man. Oh, look at this.